Hi guys, welcome to our channel. My name is Esther. I live in Germany, and in today's video I want to share with you few things about why people are leaving Germany to other countries. I've stayed here for like 20 years and I schooled here. I have a lot of German friends, and at the same time I also have foreigners friends. But basically a lot of them are now staying outside Germany, and that's the main reason why I choose to make this video, to share the opinion that they've been sharing with me. The first opinion was, or the first reason was, low salaries and high tax. Low salaries and high tax in Germany means, take you for instance, you work 8 hours a day, and roughly in the month you earn like 3,000 euros, and out of this 3,000 euros, 1,000 euro will be taken out because of tax. That 1,000 euro that is taken out from the tax doesn't mean that the government is going to keep this money. The 1,000 euro they took out is basically for your health insurance, your pension, job center, like Arbeitslosengeld. Later on, when you work and later on maybe you lose your job and you don't have any income, basically the government is going to help you financially to also provide, or to also pay your rents and other stuffs. That's for the tax point. As compared to the other countries, they pay less tax. Our next point will be the Ausländerbehörde, also known as Immigration or Foreign Office. To get an appointment in the Ausländerbehörde is very difficult, and two, the communication too is very hard. Most foreigners speaks English, but most of the workers in the Ausländerbehörde don't understand or speak English. So basically, if the foreigners goes there and they start to speak English, they tell them that they don't understand the language. So once they tell you that they can't speak English, you have to go in for a lawyer, or also for somebody who can translate for you to understand what they are saying. And all these, taking a lawyer or getting a translator, also cost extra money. A lot of them complain about how hard it is to get an appointment in the Ausländerbehörde. Most of them complain that even when they call the office for an appointment or just to ask something, you cannot get somebody, or it's hard for you to get somebody to talk to on phone. And all these are problems, a little bit problems for them, points why basically a lot of them also leave the country to other countries, because they say that Ausländerbehörde should be for the foreigners, and not every foreigner can speak the German language. So when they goes there and they try to talk to the workers, most of them always say that they don't understand or they don't speak English. But for foreigners, English must be used, or English should be used a little bit, so that they can also connect with the workers. English speaking shouldn't be a must, but a little bit of it can be better for them. That was why they also moved out. Compared to the other countries, even if they speak different language, most of them can connect or can communicate with the workers in English. Our next point will be people feeling unwelcome here. People feeling unwelcome here means that a lot of the foreigners, they complain a lot that when they come here in Germany, when they goes outside or when they are at the park, the way people or some of the Germans will look at them, not all Germans, some of them will look at them, makes them feel unwelcome. And even in the bus, when they get in the bus, the way that a lot of people will turn and look at them makes them feel unwelcome. Even a lot of children who were born here, like mixed race or the African people, mixed race, their half will be German and half will be African. They also feel unwelcome because of the way people will look at them, or the way people will interact with them, makes them feel uncomfortable and unwelcome. So the next point will be bureaucracy. Bureaucracy in Germany is very, very tough, I would say, because everything in Germany got to do with paperwork, paper here, paper there. Even if you want to make an appointment, they will send you a letter to tell you this and this date you have to come here and there and all that. Everything got to do with paper. So if you don't have time for paper or paperwork, then I think it is going to be very stressful for you, because they do everything on paper. Everything. Basically, some stuff can also be done through email, so that things can go fast, or things can move fast, or maybe just a telephone call can make things easier. But in Germany, they always work according to the law, so everything got to do with bureaucracy, like paperwork here, paperwork there. And those are also, or this is also one of the reasons why they said they moved out. I mean, compared to the other countries, some stuff are can move quicker just with a phone call or just with an email, and here in Germany it's not like that for them. So yeah. Our next point will be the language barrier. Language barrier. Here in Germany, we speak German. And if you want to stay here in Germany, or if you want to live here in Germany, you have to know a little bit of the German, so that you can also be able to interact with people. And learning the German language here in Germany is also costly. It costs money for you to learn the language. Based on that reason, most people want to stay outside, or stay in countries where they speak English, or they speak their native language. Because think of it, combining your work plus the learning of the language is very tough, and it's not easy. So that's the main reason why they also choose to live in other countries. Our next point will be racism. Of course, there is racism everywhere, not only here in Germany. So when people talk about races, basically I think it's everywhere. Like everywhere you go, you find some people who are racist. And so I don't think this is really a huge topic for me to actually discuss about it. It is like that. Some people are like that, and as a matter of fact, you can change it. Hypocrisy, discrimination, and all those of stuff, they are everywhere. So I think it's one of those topics. It's one of those things that is also making other people moved out from Germany. Of course, some German can be racist. Yes, I understand that. But there are also good Germans out there who are always willing to help you. In my neighborhood, I have a lot of Germans here, and they are very helpful. They are very friendly. So there are half of it everywhere. And yeah, it is what it is. Our next topic will be housing issues and living costs in Germany. Housing issue in Germany is very expensive. If you want to live in the city in Germany, it's very expensive. So basically, a lot of people are also talking about this housing issue and living cost. It's very expensive in Germany to even have a huge or bigger apartment for yourself, and maybe for your husband, your 3 kids, your 4 kids. If you really want to live comfortable, you have to stay far from the city, so that you can have a bigger or affordable apartment or something. And basically, most of them too, if you even call them and you say you have kids, it's also a problem for them to even accept you or to give their apartment for you for rent. It's just costly out here when it comes to the housing and living cost here in Germany. Take it for instance, you work and get monthly roughly 3,000 or let me say 2,000 euro a month. You get an accommodation for like 1,000, 1,002 or 1,003. Basically, if you pay that 1,002 out of the 2,000 euro, all the money is gone. So it's very hard for them to live in Germany based on the housing issues and the living costs. Me, for instance, I was living in a city, but I had to move out of the city into a small town, let me say a village, where I found an apartment. And I moved out of the city because the cost in the city is too high than the cost in the village. So if you want to live in a city and feel comfortable and feel good and have enough space, the expenses is very high. And that was also, I mean, compared to other countries, of course. And that was also the reason why they moved, or they feel, or they had to move from Germany to other countries. So our next point is going to be limited opportunity in career growth. What that means is for us foreigners, you can school, or you can further your career to a certain level or a certain height, but still when it comes to you finding a job, it's hard for you to become maybe the manager, or maybe the CEO, or maybe at the top of it. In Germany, it's very hard for you to become all these things compared to other countries. Like you can see foreigners being the manager, you can see foreigners being at least maybe, let me say, policemen, you can see foreigners being doctors. And I'm not saying there are no doctors in Germany who are foreigners. There are a lot of doctors in Germany who are foreigners, but then not in most of the careers. Is really not common in Germany. So these are the reasons they also gave that they had to move to other countries so that they can further their careers and also get a better position in other countries. Thank you for staying with me till the end. Let me know in the comment section what you think about all these points, or what you would like to add up, or what you'd like to share with me. And please don't forget to also subscribe and comment below and give us a thumbs up. We will be coming with more updates and more videos, so just stay tuned. Thank you.